Who else? Luck has been doing very well. Luck,
Okay.
Luck currently a Rano main, used to be a top 50 Diddy Kong player.
Okay, sure.
I'm
And
trying
I've
to
even
think who
seen
else.
like really big names like the Doctor and all them like transitioning too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw,
Well, the Doctor, he entered Exodus last weekend, or
Okay.
this weekend.
Yeah.
Winning with King Dedede, which
Awesome, yeah.
it's not a character that you see do that well very often, but should probably get into this match.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, we have
Oh yeah, Jags would go. He'd be nasty in this game for sure.
Clairen Ditto. Interesting. So we were both expecting Gus to come out with a Loxodon. I think Matt had just mentioned Gus had been playing some Clairen, but we have a lot of Clairen presence in this scene.
Clairen feels like an easy character to pick up. Like, she's intuitive, I'd
Yeah.
say. She doesn't really have any gimmick to her. Like,
Yeah.
her gimmicks are sword stun and her down B counter invalidating other gimmicks,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much.
And I'd say that Clairen is, easy to pick up, easy to understand, but pretty hard to master.
Yeah.
Just because, like, to get the most use out of her, you do have to use the tippers.
Yeah, it's true. And I feel like it makes sense, especially if you experience with a character like PM Roy or something. I feel like that's a pretty easy swap to make.
Yeah, like Clairen,
Yeah.
for example,
Yeah.
does have like the poking down tilt,
Yes.
and like if you've played Roy or Marth, like you understand how that tilt gets used.
Absolutely.
It is a very important neutral tool, and I think so.
Just
Right
big
now,
Edgeguard here, folks.
right now it's even, but I think like something that we're gonna see is really important is whether Gus can close out stocks, because I feel like we all know that Landon can close out stocks, but like that is one of the harder parts of playing
hold on.
Clairen, is
Yeah.
that closing out stocks can. There is not any one like particularly easy move that you can just kind of throw out, and like if
Yeah.
it connects, then that you get the stock.
I mean, I see like, I mean, obviously there's F smash, and I see sometimes down smash is pretty fast and able to cover like, particular landings or things of that nature. But there's not, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of like, oh, you're at kill percent, I'm just mashing this move, right? And there's not a whole lot of that with Clairen. You kind of have to find it, and Landon able to find it there with the jab into the wave dash forward up smash, or F smash. I mean, I'm sorry.
And yeah, this is where the gap comes in. Is
Yeah.
Landon is getting some of these. Oh, this is a pretty good string.
That was a big call out on the platform for
Gus
like
is
20
keeping
extra
us
percent.
going.
Yeah, we'll see. Like you said, though, it's going to come down to whether Gus can find a stock. Which, I thought maybe there would be an F smash there, but I don't think it would hit either way. So
Yeah. And
All right.
this is always the hardest part as
Yeah.
Clairen. Like being down to stock as Clairen kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like,
oh, big combo from
okay.
Gus. Big combo from Gus.
all right, not down to stock anymore. This is the last
Yeah,
stock.
folks, we're on last stock, but Landon has the advantage. Has Gus above. Can we? Oh, okay. Landon able to air dodge out of that.
Okay, that was a little bit of a reach.
Not quite able to find the down smash off the down tilt.
Right now, Landon's kind of fishing for any kind of setup that'll kill because
Yeah.
if he gets it now, game's just over.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of
Yep,
there was
and
a
finds
lot of
the
ground
ledge there.
for
Yeah.
Gus to make up there.
The one nice thing in that scenario is that you can is that sometimes when you're in that scenario and you know, hey, my
Whoa.
opponent is fishing for.
The camera moves on its own.
It does. It's crazy.
That's wow.
It's dank.
That
It's crazy.
That like kind of blew my mind. to
Yeah, it's
watch.
crazy. I literally just have presets down here that I can hit, and it'll switch to whatever.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's gotta be a really nice camera, huh?
Yeah.
It probably
Yeah,
has
you
like
can just put the screen down too. That's what we were doing. Okay. Yeah, you can do whatever you need to then. Do whatever you need to then. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
I bet that camera has like 500 megapixels or something,
Yeah.
or however it's measured. I don't know
We're
anything
good.
about
We're
that.
good. All right, we're getting into game 2 here.
So I'm a little surprised by how competitive that game was. I think Landon maybe also caught by surprise a little bit. But yeah, this is like the make or break game. It's like Gus has to show like, was last game being so close like just a little bit of surprise hanging out the gate, or can Gus keep this up?
Yeah, I think the hard thing is you kind of have to. I feel like in this matchup, I can kind of see the importance of really pushing your openings. Like we saw Gus drop what could have been a pretty early edge guard there, but I mean, I feel like that's the kind of play. Speaking of plays,
that is
wow,
dangerous. Yeah, you
big
don't want to be
read
jumping
there.
into F smash right there.
Yep, absolutely not. That's a big read. But yeah, I feel like it's those kind of plays that are going to decide the rest of the set.
Oh,
Right?
and Landon making a critical error.
Yeah.
Did not get his jump back at any point there.
Could be a big
But yeah,
combo here.
these the punishes in Clairen Ditto's basically like you know, you shouldn't always expect that your combos are going to go super far.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like if you get an opening, then you want that to at least be like a string for like maybe 30%.
Oh yeah.
Like at minimum. And you know, if you're not getting those kinds of strings, then you're desperate. You're desperate for more openings.
That
'cause
was
it's like
nasty.
you're not getting what you need off the opening. You need so many more openings.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that's the hard thing, right? Is if you don't have the punish to keep up, it can get really tricky. But that was a nasty combo from Landon, and all of a sudden we're looking at a scenario where basically the same as last game, where it's like, how do you find the comeback as Gus? You know?
Oh, and that's
another,
that's
wow,
it.
wow, Landon, you are nasty. Oh my God, that was ridiculous.